Hi, it's Rachel with Cedar Doodles. Welcome back to our channel of our darling Teddy Bear Goldendoodle puppies. Today we're going to go through one of these videos that's the most highly sought video, and that is a day in the life with me as I prepare for you to have your puppy come home. What this means is I'm going to walk you through step by step so you know what to do and how to prepare for your puppy. If you could like, follow, and subscribe to our channel, that would also help promote it. We would be really grateful for that. Thanks for watching. Okay, first things first, let's talk about nutrition. Because these are small Teddy Bear Goldendoodles, we want to make sure that they're getting the appropriate nutrition. First off, I'm going to start with our new vet. And what's important about this and why we do this for your puppy is it's because we want to use preventative measures to help them live the best life possible. And you can see I've got their food right here. So I'm going to start with putting their new vet tablet, which is for health of their joints, overall body function, but I'm really stuck on the joints for them with this supplement. That's why we choose to do it. Then I'm going to put about a half a cup of their food right here in this bowl. This is a key part with these littler puppies. We want to make sure their food is moist. Yes, make sure it's moist. That means I'm going to dump in some hot water. And I like to use hot because it cools off really quickly. This will just make it soak into the food faster. It makes it easier for the puppies to smell that their food is ready, and I will wait about 10 minutes. Once that's all soaked in, I'm going to give them their food and I'm going to let them eat what they want for the next 15 to 20 minutes. Until then, I want to kind of talk to you about the crate. I get asked this all the time. What size of crate should we do? So we don't want to give them the full crate. What I want to do is I want to put this divider in here, and I'm going to use it about a third of the way. While your puppy's been here with me, we've only used a third of the crate, and this is because they view it like a den. The den is what is a safe place for them and is also a place that they know to keep clean. So because we choose to use this in training them, this is what makes it really easy for them to have this great success at potty training. It's no coincidence. We have spent hours and hours and hours teaching your puppy to keep this area safe and clean. Safe to them means it's a cozy place, a comfortable place, and a place that they can lay down, go to sleep, and get the rest that they need. So that is why you're going to see that we have a smalled up crate. Once I have this divider in here, I'm going to make sure I have fluffy bedding. They love a soft, warm area. So I've got this really plush blanket I'm going to put in here. Once I have my crate set up, I'm good to go. Next, I'm going to put in this little bear. They cannot get enough of these bears. I'm going to change the angle so you can see this. So I've got the plush blanket and then I've got their little bear. And yes, I will just put their food bowl when I'm feeding them on top of this. So once they're done eating, they're just going to lay down and go to sleep. I'm going to show you some examples because right here is an example of how we've been working with them every single day, 3 to 5 times a day, so that they learn the crate is a safe place for them, somewhere that they keep clean, somewhere that's comfortable, and somewhere that's good to be. This is the key to our potty training because we can take this crate area that they are so good at keeping clean and we can extend it to our playpen. That is how we are able to have great success with transitioning your puppy home. We have taught them to keep this crate clean and their playpen clean so that over time that playpen area gets expanded so they don't only keep that area clean, but they keep your entire house clean. And I'm going to show you right now how we do it. We don't want to come home and give them this full space like I have on my floor. We would not like that. We could find that they wouldn't know where to go and what to do. Puppies love and crave structure. Now, because I just put this floor down, I'm going to actually lay a piece of vinyl on the top of it. You're more than welcome to grab a piece of vinyl that you can lay down on top of your hardwood floors at home, or you can also do this right here. On my website, you've seen the link for our washable pee pads. Just put a pee pad down on top of the area that you're going to have your puppy be for their playpen. Now remember, the playpen is just an extension of their crate, meaning that this is just a bigger area that they learn to keep clean. That's what they've been playing in with us. So they've learned to keep this area clean and make sure that this is like a den to them. So I'm going to go ahead and put my little crate around here. We don't want this area too big at first. Our focus is that we have a safe space that they know they can keep clean, and it's also teaching them the structure of your new home because that's the structure that they've had while they're here. I'm not going to do this other side because I want you to see what I'm putting in there, and I'm afraid that the panel can block that. So if you wonder, why is this playpen missing one side? That is the reasoning behind that. I'm also going to stop right here and we're going to walk you through step by step how to set up a potty tray in case your puppy has an accident. I would love to say that every puppy has 100% success, but sometimes they do have accidents. So what I want to do is I want to make sure I have a preventative measure so that if they need to go to the bathroom and they didn't tell you, that they have somewhere to go somewhere safe, and somewhere that's not on your new rug, on your couch, on your bed. And that's why I always have a potty pad or a potty tray. So I like to use the potty tray because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some pine pellets on there. These pine pellets remind them to go to the bathroom outside. That's what they've been using here. And as we've transitioned them to grass, it's been really simple because pine smells like the outside. If you put a few of those on that potty tray, it will remind them of their time with us, and they will know exactly what that means, where they can go potty. Puppies go to the bathroom where they smelled that they went to the bathroom. This is why I always encourage people to take their puppy out to the same spot every time you go to the bathroom, because the more that you take them to that same spot, the quicker they will go to the bathroom. They associate that smell with where to go. Now you can see right here in their playpen, I've got another one of these little stuffed bears. They love that. I've got an open crate in here. We want to put a crate in the playpen so they have a place to make a zen den. This is so important. Make sure that your crate is on the opposite side of your potty area. You do want space in between there. Now you can see that maybe this potty tray is a little bit too big for the area that I have with this crate, but that's okay because you can just add a couple panels to your playpen. They have been so good about going to the bathroom in a designated area. This is not new to them. They've used the potty pad, then they've used the potty tray, and now they're currently using a grass patch. So if you need to set this up in your home, you have great options because they know where to go. Now, why do we want to have a little play area for them? Like I said, this is an area that they're going to learn to keep clean. And I'm also going to show you that the simplest place to put your water to have them not spill it is actually on top of your potty tray. They've learned that with us. You can put it there and you're not going to have to be worried about, well, are they going to go to the bathroom or are they going to knock this water all over? Actually, it teaches them to slow down when they drink water so they don't run over and knock the tray over. And it's a great place because if they do spill a little bit, it will get absorbed into that pee pad, and that will be an easy way to clean that up. So you can see if we divide this into 4 quadrants, I want to have 25% of this pen, their little potty area. The other 75% I want to have broken up into 50% of that is going to be a play area. And then the 25% is the place that they sleep. This is their place that they get to have for themselves, that they get to play in, and this is where they learn to keep the rest of your house clean. If they do have an accident, be sure to use this Nature's Miracle enzyme cleaner. It is so important because it removes the smell of urine. Like I said, where dogs go to the bathroom, where they smell they went to the bathroom, if you don't use a cleaner like this and you get tempted to use Lysol or something like that, they will smell that and then they can be drawn back to that area to go to the bathroom. Because we don't want that, I would recommend highly that you use something like Nature's Miracle or Agent Orange. Both are on my website. You can use those to clean up any messes. So I've just let these guys out of the crate. They've finished eating. You're going to watch them come around and play and have a good time, but the most important thing is they've got their nose down. They've been in the crate for about 20 minutes. That's how long I let them eat whatever they'll want. And they've been starting with about 1/3 of a cup to 1/2 of a cup. Like I said, we've moistened it, but after they get out, once they've done that 20 minutes, they're just going to play, and then each of them is going to go to the bathroom. We have worked for hours and countless hours to create this structure for them, and this is what you want in your puppy. So remember, after you feed them, let them out to the bathroom, and it's going to take a few minutes. They need to associate your house with the area that is now their new potty area, and not your house, but your yard, your place, wherever you have them. Now remember, one of the biggest things you can see as they're going to the bathroom is use the same spot every time, and we say, go potty, go potty. Look, there's Teddy right there. He's going potty. You've already watched Bo go potty, and then Woods goes potty. Now they're not going to have the distractions of all their siblings when they're home with you, but it's important to remember that if they do get distracted, put them on a little harness, and then you can redirect them back to the potty area. It is one of the biggest and easiest ways to have success if you keep them in the same area to go to the bathroom. I will also send home with our families some pine pellets, so you can actually put a few of those out there in your grass so they get used to that smell out there as well. They will associate that with what they've had here, making it easier for you as you transition them to your home. An important part with that, if you wonder, like, what is the pine going to do? What's so cool is when it gets wet, it just kind of disintegrates into sawdust, so it will just wash away. So it's a really easy way to teach them. A few pro tips that I would not want you to miss out on are simple, but here they are. First of all, for every 60 minutes your puppy plays, remember they need at least 60 minutes of sleep. Yes, they can get overstimulated. They can run around and play and have such a good time and get so tired, just like a little kid, that they don't know what to do. If your puppy is overstimulated, they're going to have a hard time regulating themselves because they're just little. So it's important to remember to allow them that alone time. My next pro tip: never wake a sleeping puppy. This means at night, and this means during the day. If they've gone to be by themselves and they need that little rest, let them sleep. I know we love to hold them and love on them all the time, and I am as guilty as everyone else. In the beginning, I used to want to just hold them all the time, but they also need that rest. Their little bodies need a chance to reset and regulate, and so give them that opportunity to rest. My next pro tip: they all go through different developmental phases. The next one that's coming up is they're going to start what we call shark teeth, puppy biting. This is very normal. You can see they play with their mouths here. So it's a very common thing for them to do when they get to your home. It's important for you to have the things for them to chew on that they should. And if they ever go for your fingers, we want to say no in a really loud voice, and then redirect them to something that we want them to chew on. It's a normal stage. It happens for every puppy, but we want to be good about our training and the way that we redirect so we have great success and a great relationship. My next pro tip is make sure that you keep them on the schedule we send them home with. We have some great information in our Go Home packet. One is their schedule that they have been on with us. This is the key to success. You can modify the schedule to work for your lifestyle, but make sure they're still eating 3 times a day on a schedule. And if you're having issues with them going to the bathroom in the house, then I would start recommending that you put out that water on a schedule at least 4 to 5 times a day. The rule of thumb is that puppies go to the bathroom within 15 minutes of eating and drinking. So there's your rule of thumb. Make sure that when you are scheduling that water, that we're taking it away right before bedtime. We don't want to let them drink and drink and drink and drink. They'll be up all night wanting to go to the bathroom. So I recommend that you take away that water around 6 to 7 at night. Plan on putting them in bed between 10 and 10:30. They have done wonderfully. My last pro tip is soft stool. If you see any of that, that could be the stress of transition from our home to yours. Sometimes with puppies, we see this. So it's important that you read the sheet that's in your packet. It's going to go over some remedies. This goes from pumpkin to also a wormer that we recommend online that you can use for them. Thank you so much for letting me raise your adorable Teddy Bear Goldendoodle. It has been my honor and my joy being able to help you find the perfect teddy bear that you've been looking for. Until next time, thanks for watching.